Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing a little Minnesota Twins franchise here today. It's episode number 250, guys. We are halfway to 500 episodes. 4.5 years from now or whatever, we will be there. So, still ways to go. But we are playing the Chicago White Sox in a 4-game series at the end of the month of June. And we're 9-10 this month. We are 36-38, 2 games under 500, 4.5 games behind the Tigers in the American League Central. The White Sox are 30-43. They're 10 games back in 4th place. They're 3-7 in their last 10. You see the Tigers up there, they are 0-10 in their last 10 games. The Tigers are in free fall mode. And we are going to try to have a good 4-game series here against the White Sox and see how the Tigers do. See if we can catch up to them. Drew Pomeranz will start for the White Sox. 5.02 ERA. 1.49 whip. Making his 15th start of the season. 1-10 on the year. Jose De Leon will go for us. A 3.09 ERA. A 0.94 whip. 106 strikeouts and just 8 walks. Safe to say he does not walk anybody. About a 10-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Jose Abreu will get the highlights started off here in the first inning with 2 outs. 2-2 count. Abreu chops it to the left side. In the hole. Nice throw by Wilmer Flores makes the play. And the Twins get out of the inning. Wilmer Flores flashing the leather. And the nice arm. A little Derek Jeter-esque type play deep in the hole at short. Let's go to the 5th inning. This is Adam Eaton with a runner on second. Adam Eaton swings and misses. Add another strikeout to Jose De Leon's resume. Middle of the 5th, still no score. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning here at Target Field. Delino DeShields Jr. with runners on first and second. He's going to slap it through the left side. 1 run's going to come around and score. Here comes the throw into third. And the Twins strike first. First game of a 4-game series. Eric Upchurch coming in out of the pen for the White Sox. 51 1/3 innings on the year. Facing Nolan Arenado with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th. And Nolan Arenado with a deep drive to center field. That one is heading back towards the track, and it is going to be well into the bullpen. Touch 'em all, Arenado. 4 runs cross the plate. It's a grand slam for Arenado. Home run number 13 on the season. He's not hitting for average, but he's still being productive. 13 home runs, like 30 RBIs, something like that. We might get a look at his stats a little, in that bat somewhere else in this episode. But I think he's around 32 RBIs, something like that. Jenmar Gomez comes in out of the pen. He'll face Robert Garcia. Here in the 7th, he laces one down the left field line. Raimel Tapia is going to chase it down. 1 run will score, but Tapia gets to it quickly and holds Garcia to a single. Twins lead at 6-1 at this point. JT Chargois in now for the Twins. He's having a fine season. Our bullpen is really good, guys. Highest rated bullpen in Major League Baseball. And JT Chargois, he had a little bit of a rough stretch. It was either last year or the year before that. And Chargois comes in and gets the out to end the inning. We were patient with Chargois, and it's paid off because he has turned things around. Maybe went away from he lost a little bit on his fastball. He was throwing in triple digits at one point in this franchise. He may have lost a couple of miles an hour on that fastball and might have went away from it a little much, but he still has an upper 90s fastball. So I think going back to that fastball more often has been good for JT Chargois. I made that a point to do that in his appearances. So we get the win in game number 1. Game 2 pits Jose Quintana, having a rough season for the Sox, 5.08 ERA. He's pitched for the White Sox this entire franchise, started back in 2016. Sonny Gray came over to the Twins from the Oakland A's as a free agent in this past offseason. He's 8-5, a 3.17 ERA going for Minnesota. 3rd inning. This is Jace Boyd, the left fielder for the White Sox. Runner on third with 2 outs, top of the 3rd inning. And Jace Boyd's going to drive one to right field. That one's headed towards the corner, and it's going to get down just inside the chalk line for a fair ball. One run crosses the plate, and Jace Boyd into second with a stand-up double and an RBI. 16th double of the year for J.C. Boyd. And the White Sox jump out to an early 1-0 lead in this one. 4th inning now. This is Eddie Rosario. He's hitting .291, .311 on base percentage, .880 OPS, with a runner on second and one out. And Rosario lines it right back up the box. Runner rounding third, coming in to score. I believe that is Wilmer Flores. And Flores crosses the plate. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. I can tell the base runners by their speed. I pretty much got every base runner's speed memorized for the most part. I see him all the time. Todd Frazier now, the Todd father. He's lost a little bit. He was a former MVP a season ago. He was hit like 40 home runs or something like that. And he has faltered a little bit this season, but he adds a home run here. It's number 13 for the Todd father. Solo shot is all for Todd Frazier. And the White Sox lead it 2-1 in the middle of the 6th. 8th inning. Angel Reyes out of the pen for the White Sox. 9.2 innings pitched so far this year. Facing Miguel Sano with a runner on first and 2 outs. And the delivery from Reyes swung on and missed by Sano. He was reaching for that one. 0-1 delivery, swung on and missed as well. And Miguel Sano lets that one go. 1-2 count. Sano represents the go-ahead run, and you can put it on the board. Yes. A 2-run blast by Miguel Sano puts the Twins out in front by a score of 3-2 at the end of the 8th. 9th inning. Game number 2 of this 4-game series. Kevin Segras comes on to try to earn save number 19 in his 22nd save opportunity. Todd Frazier at the plate. 1-2 count with nobody out. He swings over the top of the breaking ball, or an off-speed pitch, changeup I believe it was. For out number 1, the next batter for the White Sox will be second baseman William Manning. 12 home runs on the season. 1-1 delivery, and Manning's going to lift this one to left. And Eddie Rosario is there and makes the play. And the White Sox are down to their final out. It's Anthony Alford, who came over from the Toronto Blue Jays, a young prospect. Figures in the White Sox plans. He skies this one out to straightaway center field. And Delino DeShelds Jr. is there to end the ballgame. Twins get the win 3-2 in game number 2. Kevin Segras earns the save. Miguel Sano 1 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Wilmer Flores 2 for 4 with a double. Eddie Rosario 2 for 4 with an RBI. And the Todd father hit a home run for the White Sox in a down season for him. He is 34 years old now in this franchise after winning the MVP last season, and he has dropped off considerably this year. As we go to game number 77, Chris Sale still with the White Sox. 5-3 record, a 3.84 ERA. It'll be interesting to see what the White Sox do with Sale at the trade deadline this season. I expect he'll still stick around. But we'll see. The White Sox should be, they were 4th coming into this series in the AL Central. And Jose Barrios will take the hill for the Twins. 3rd inning. This is Adam Eaton. No score yet. Runner on second. Nobody out. And Eaton with a high drive to right center field. That one is back. And it is into the second deck up there. 2-run home run for Adam Eaton. Wouldn't be a series against the White Sox without Eaton hitting a home run. It seems like he hits a home run or 2 every time we play the Sox. And Chicago jumps out to a 2-0 lead for the Southsiders. Eddie Rosario at the plate now in the bottom of the 4th. Still facing Chris Sale, pitch number 32 of the day, and Eddie Rosario lifts this one high and deep to right field. That one's got a chance. It's a high wall out there, and it's off the very top of the wall, but it was over the lip and into that purple flower bed, and then off the railing and back into the field of play. It's a home run, though, for Eddie Rosario. And now we have Miguel Sano. Opportunity for back-to-back home runs here. And Sano lifts this one high and deep to straightaway center, and it's going to die. Taken care of in center by Anthony Alford, and the White Sox hang on to a 2-1 lead.
Now batting.
We move to the 5th inning. This is Robert Garcia. Nobody on, 1 out, 0-2 pitch. Garcia to the left side, diving play made by Jace Peterson. He gets up and makes the play, makes the throw. Jace Peterson playing third for Nolan Arenado today, giving him a day off to see if it'll bring his bat back around. He did hit that grand slam earlier in this series with the White Sox. He's still a productive hitter, just struggling with his batting average right now. It's in the low 200s. Here's Anthony Alford now. He's not struggling on that pitch. Drive deep to left center field. That one's into the bullpen. Into the deep bullpen. And Anthony Alford off of Jose Barrios. It's home run number 11 for Alford. And the White Sox increase their lead and go on to win by a score of 3-1. Twins lead the season series, though, 5-3. Chris Sale goes 7 innings, gives up 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 earned run, and 1 walk. Let's look at the top at these AL Central standings. The Detroit Tigers are 42-34. We are 38-39. So that is, 4.5 games behind the Tigers. That's what we were when we came into this series. And the final game against the White Sox, we get the W, 2-1, and we lead the season series 6-3. Steven Matz goes 7 innings for the Twins in this one, giving up 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, and just 1 earned run in a low-scoring win. So we close out this episode at 39-39. The Tigers lose again. So we will head to our next episode against the Detroit Tigers. 3.5 games out of first.